the DHS overseeing or consolidating FEMA and HUD under the DHS. What do they have to do with farming? I'm so confused.
Well, so for us, this has everything to do with land use. And so we've outlined 6 executive orders in our policy paper, America the Titanic. And in these executive orders, we have outlined exactly how the Biden administration attempted or did use a whole of government approach to implement what was called the federal plan or the unified agenda for equitable long-term recovery and resilience. This was a fascist climate authoritarian plan, essentially, to obfuscate, to overthrow our Constitution and neoliberal values, just basic concepts like Hillsdale teaches of Western liberalism, Western democracy, the concept of having God-given, inalienable, inherent rights that are not able to be codified or enumerated out of existence by the mere pen stroke of an unelected bureaucrat. And yet, this is exactly what we have seen pushed as the means of mitigating climate change. And so when the Biden administration came into office, there was a flurry of executive orders that were signed that instructed every single one of the administrative agencies through executive fiat how they would allocate each and every cent that Congress appropriated through the Inflation Reduction Act, through the Infrastructure and Jobs Act, the CARES American Rescue Plan, and so forth. And what this did was it created a fascist or tripartite private-public partnership agreement structure that completely subverted local control over things like land use and water rights and local decision-making. And so it has everything to do with farming and ranching because we're losing our rights to private property. We're losing our rights to our water rights. Most importantly, we're losing our individual rights and our ability to even have a say over land use. And so we're seeing this highlighted in FEMA's response to Helene specifically, because a massive part of this program is what's known as land acquisition, or in North Carolina, for example, it's part of the strategic buyout plan. And the concept is very simple. You federally acquire rural lands and move everyone into these 15-minute cities, essentially, and you completely redraw the entire country's districting maps.
Wow.
Yes. It is very serious.